Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Quant Network, aka QNT. So let's just dive in and let's start off with their overall homepage on their website, right? I didn't really know where we should start with this, but I want to address the idea that like Quant is doing things very, very different compared to other projects out there. We have been talking about QNT for it's going to be 2 years, coming up in the summertime. Quant has been almost a daily talk for a while on this channel. Recently, I kind of slowed down with it just because there wasn't a ton of things to talk about. There wasn't a ton of news and stuff like that. But things are changing around that. We are starting to see a lot of noise being created from Quant's side. Now, for most people, they don't really see the value behind Quant out there, which I've seen it. I've seen a lot of people address the fact that like Quant could be a scam, Quant can be this, Quant can be that, which is it really is kind of crazy to me. But when we look at the addressable markets that they're going after huge, huge use cases. But it's much bigger than that, right? Because we've talked about the use cases from specific DLT technologies out there. And those use cases, the potential of those use cases and those networks that are being created to cater to those specific markets and those use cases, etc. Quant's empowering that on their network of networks, which, yes, I will address in this video. Let's start off with this article that got posted back on the 10th, and we do see from the FinTech Marketing Hub. This was CMO Talk with Andrew Carrier of Quant, the alternative approach to CBOS marketing. So this is their discussions on marketing and stuff like that. But at the end of this article, we've seen what are your marketing priorities for Quant this year. Like I said, Quant's very different on the way that they do things, especially marketing. There has not been a major focus on marketing or anything like that. But we do see if 2022 was about raising market awareness, 2023 is about turning that into revenue. We're going to continue our focus on editorial content, but you'll see it more amplified through paid and syndicated channels, as well as more closely tied to our products through case studies. And then this announcement here was pretty big. We have big plans and some huge announcements coming later this year. Now listen, the team at Quant is not one to hype up anything. They're not one to, talk a big game and then all of a sudden when things actually get announced, oh, it's like whatever. No. They have stayed true to the idea that if they mention something is big, if they mention something that is like, we'll say, oh, this is going to be a huge announcement, guess what? It usually is. They're not messing around at all whenever they talk about this. So, first off, I think that this year is going to be huge for crypto. I talked about it. I think that a lot of people are going to get sidelined. I think that most people are not anticipating all-time highs in 2023. I think that everybody's betting big on the Bitcoin halving. You guys know me. I love to bet against the herd. I do think that 2023 is going to be very large for crypto. Are we going to see new all-time highs? We don't know, but it is possible. And for people that think that it's not possible because of the macro, well, guess what? You're tied to like almost every other individual out there. There's a very small percentage of individuals that think 2023 is the year for all-time highs. But nonetheless, if we're starting to see these big announcements, it kind of follows through with what I've been looking at with marketing as well from Quant. The main reason why we haven't seen a ton of marketing from Quant's side is this statement here. We do see finally marketing and communications. We are tired of hearing about this. We know you are not happy with our efforts and have the expectations to market our company like a blockchain and crypto company. Why do people do marketing in business? Because they need to generate leads and sales. As I just explained, we are trying to increase our team capacity to deal with increasing customer demand. We are making blockchains mainstream by being enterprise focused, and that's the market we're aiming at. Crypto marketing you're seeing and expecting from us does not attract any serious customers or partners. We're serious about what we're doing and how we're doing it. It's aimed at the bigger market. See, like I said around Quant, they do things different because they don't need to cater to the specific marketing tactics we are used to seeing within this market. They are focused on the big, the much bigger picture, which is, listen, we don't need to do marketing. First off, the demand for Quant and for Overledger is well beyond the team capacity that they have right now. Quant has been trying to expand the team for so long. This has been a big issue since like the end of 2021 into 2022. Now, also, the recent announcement from Quant. So I included this in a video yesterday talking about the SATP. For a quick insight on this, like I want you guys to understand that this announcement, which was approved with IETF, the working group developing a new internet protocol, which will make the transfer of digital assets more secure and DLT networks more interoperable, because they are a participant with them. We do see Q&T is changing the internet at the core. These are levels. SATP will create a network of networks much larger than the current internet networks of today, transacting data, information, and value in collaboration with MIT, IBM, EY, and others. Ernst and Young, by the way. But shout out to SAN-NL11 for this. But yeah, I think that this is a game changer. I really do think that this is much larger than what most people are anticipating. And the main thing that we looked at was the attendees for this. SAN-NL11, again, coming in clutch with this, but we do see, what the hell, seeing this just for the first time now. Attendees at the SATP meeting last July. 96 attendees. Just look at the list. It's even bigger than I could dare to imagine. It's just a Q&T standard. No, it is much larger. Look at the names tied to this. So here you guys have Quant. Look at all the other ones, right? You have IBM there. You have T-Mobile. You have NSA Cybersecurity. You have, I mean, it's insane the names here. I mean, these are large names. Yeah, you have Simon, Cisco, Fastly, Ericsson, again, Cisco again, AT&T. Then on the next list here, we have so many other ones, like MIT's here, Microsoft, again, the NSA, Microsoft Research. There's so many major ties here. Dell Technologies. Dell Technologies just recently announced a GC announcement with Hedera. And there's so many other ones. Apple. I mean, come on. Like, the names tied to this are the companies that rule the world right now around the internet. Intel, Mozilla. I mean, this is a game changer. These are the big names. UK National Cybersecurity Center. I mean, this is no joke. This is absolutely no joke. Swift is here. EY's here. Google. I mean, this is the overall standard around the internet. And when we take a look at the announcement that Quant had made on the 15th, right? This was talking about Quant bolsters DLT security and interoperability with secure asset transfer protocol. Quant is among the participants of the recently approved IETF working group developing a new internet protocol which will make the transfer of digital assets more secure and DLT networks more interoperable. The working group will develop the SATP, a new technical standard for the internet. I want you guys to understand what's happening here, because listen, this is much larger than, you know, crypto and this and that. Like, this is the new standards for the next evolution of the internet of things, of the internet of value, of like, this is what we've been addressing for so long. The shifts happening in order for us to get to that next major stepping stone. This is a game changer. Protocol aims to enable the transfer of assets across DLT networks in a secure manner. This will be achieved in part through standardizing communication between networks and securing transactions across networks. This is all centered on DLT technology. We see a networks of networks future, much larger than the current internet networks of today, transacting data, information, and value. If approved, the SATP will be a core infrastructure akin to today's internet routers operating with border gateway protocol. This is a game changer. This seriously, like, if this does get approved, which I don't doubt that it won't, this is a game changer for digital assets, for crypto, for DLT. And it kind of takes me back to January. Remember when we talked about this announcement, designing secure bridges for asset transfer? That's basically what they're trying to do here. They want to make this as secure as possible. Secure asset transfer protocol. This is that working group. I really think that this is exactly why we originally invested into Quant, because it was so different, it was so unique, it was so diverse, and the use case itself as well is so different compared to anything else out there. Now, I want to take you guys over here. So this got posted by Quant Navas. Companies referenced by Quant in its latest article in relation to stablecoins. Quant is a leader in commercial stablecoin issuance and transactions. Do not sleep on Quant. Now, you guys are probably all aware of this use case. I talked about it just recently, actually, with LCX. I talked about how this could be a very, very large use case for what Quant's doing, but also for all of these major banks. Like, listen, there's major banks out there that are planning to issue stablecoins. They want to do stablecoin issuance. They want to focus on the big game-changing technology around stablecoin issuance because they see the overall addressable market share value of the stablecoin market itself. So why wouldn't they want to jump in on this? And then you look at the names tied to this in this article, right? Here are all of those major names: ANZ, NatWest, Credit Suisse, Mitsubishi, UFJ Trust, Commerce Bank, ING, JP Morgan, Santander, BNY Mellon, KPMG, Deloitte, PwC, European Commission. And there's so many other ones. This is a game changer. This is what we've been focused on for so long. And this is only going to continue to grow and grow and grow. Very similar to what they're saying over here around like the networks that they're seeing around like the future. Yeah, it's going to be a multi-chain future. That's why when we look at what Overledger is doing, the product suite of what Quant has been building, we look at the Overledger Integrate. Integrate is our gateway's core API. It enables you to create blockchain applications that will run on any chain faster, cheaper, and without the need for a specialist development staff. A multi-chain future, a true multi-chain future that is extremely secure, extremely fast, and cheaper than anything else out there. Any application, any blockchain, private, public, it does not matter. And again, build DLT apps without specialist DLT staff or consultants. Get to market faster. Speed implementation. No need for specialist DLT staff. And also, the SaaS API means no installation or run cost. Built for enterprises. Easy integration into enterprise tech stacks. Like, this is plug and play with DLT technology. They're making this as simple as possible because, again, it's like having that seamless UX design. Mass adoption needs to be easy. It needs to be as simple as possible. That's what Quant's idea has always been. And yes, if you think about this, right, you're probably thinking like, oh, well, why don't I just invest into Quant rather than investing in any other project? That's the wrong way to look at it. Listen, there's no competition here. They are empowering all these networks, any blockchain, anywhere. By leveraging Overledger, the world's first blockchain-agnostic API gateway, we offer access to any blockchain or other distributed ledger. One connection to all the private and public blockchains you need. Read that one more time. Read that one more time, and then I want you guys to comment down below what you think the value of all of crypto will be, because it's not just Quant. This is one connection to all the private. Think about it like this. Right now, we only address the public blockchain value in this market. This is private and public blockchains through one connection. Here you guys have it. Overledger, empowering everything. Explore the future. This is why we focus on this. Everything that you see around DLTs, they've been hyper-focused on for so long. the next chapter for adoption. How do we get to mass adoption? Designing secure bridges, making it as simple as possible. Everything that you see, from Quant's side is trying to empower and envision the future of where this market is headed. And the future is one massive network of networks that will help the entire globe run on digital rails. This is the fourth industrial revolution, like I discussed in my video from yesterday. With that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely hit that like button, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, hope that you all have a beautiful day, beautiful night, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. Sorry, it's been Nick. Peace out, guys.